Subgoal could be a command. That's actually a good idea. Do I have mods in channel right now?
Rats made it their domain.
Yeah, Matter's in channel. Matter, let's make a goal for the sub. Let's make a command for the sub goal to explain the current sub goal in a little bit more detail. I think that'd be really good. That looks so good. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna eat a little bit of food here, run some ads, and we'll get going. I'm gonna keep kind of doing stuff in the background, but I'm gonna turn off the webcam as I eat. Matter, would you make a command for a sub goal explaining what the current goal is? The current goal is a Civ 5 guide video explaining the intricacies of air combat. So, anyways, AFK 2 seconds.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed. mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Alright. A delicious lunch. Let's go kill the Necromancer's Apprentice. This is kind of annoying. I was hoping for one of the layouts where I can skip 99% of the content by going around the corners. The square maps are really great for the bosses. I don't even really want this boss item particularly. It's a low light item for Hellions, and Hellions are super powerful class. I don't really like to risk them on low light missions. But nothing else really came to mind that I wanted either, so. Alright, something goblet. It's annoying. Okay. Could stun this guy. Get the other one.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Should have looked what camping skills I have, but it's not the end of the world. I did. I ate my lunch fast. Delicious lunch. 6, so would die to another plague grenade. Ah, good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I didn't tell you to go back. Go, go, go.
Watch your step.
Nice. Ping. Awesome treasure. Okay. Another ping. There's the boss. Do I want to get the item? Yeah, I guess I will. No, don't just open it. Ah! Asshole. Yeah, we just lost treasure out of that. Annoying, so I wanted to stack the blights up over there.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I guess it dies to 2 actions anyways, but... That doesn't die, I leaves it at 1. Oh, it didn't get the dot, leaves it at 2 then.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Did my healer go last round? I think he didn't. I did the dot anyways. Alright, whatever.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I don't know if that was worth having the fight for. It's not a lot of fights along the way, just a couple of non-room fights, and the corridor fights tend to be easier than the room fights. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. That's how it feels. We could camp then, get our buffs up. Let's do it.
Huddled together,
That's fine.
furtive and vulnerable.
What do we have? We have
Rats in a
Sharpened Spear
maze.
and Battle Trance. Fantastic. Okay. Therapy Dog, good. Get accuracy dodge buff. Sounds good. Stack damage over here. And pep talk somebody. Probably the healer. No. How do I undo that? There we go. Okay. Pretty heavy gold investment to remove quirks, yes. Well, it's not huge, but it's a bit of a pain. Adding quirks is the really big gold investment. It's where I spend the bulk of my gold, locking in quirks to make them awesome.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Ah, fucking stress casters. Let me go first. Oh, crit, nice. I guess that is the bonus of fighting in the dark. Plus 3 times player crits. What's that? Leads him at 1, yeah.
Weapon that cuts on its own.
Scouting is so good.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
20% accuracy, 20% damage versus size 2, 10% crit, 10% dodge. Okay. Let's dot that up. Stun. Shed group heal.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
No. No, Solitaire, no. I still want to do that marking group, but it requires pretty specific character set to do. Okay.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I'm running the same old strategies. What I need to do is change it up a little bit. I think it would be kind of good to up the total number of guys coming through the stage coach, and then I could have more disposable guys to throw away, and maybe do some low light runs. There seems to be like an item-based strategy. Let's poison back here. We're gonna iron this one there. Maybe should have stunned there. Yeah, absolutely should have stunned there. Would have died. Didn't kill it. It's kind of unexpected.
A death.
That amount of damage mods and 20% damage plus an, it's 20% versus size 2. I guess he doesn't have any damage mods right now except the 20% in his inventory for size 2. And 25% versus unholy, I mean. Is that a stun? Yeah, but resistant. Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, trap. Item. We already don't need this. We already have plenty of maps. And more bad guys. Another weak kind of corridor spawn. Yeah, the narrator is great in this game. Hellions just so OP. Focus any of the categories, so good, so good. I take 8, use them at 1, right? Yeah. Had some
As
already.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
And get rid of anti-venom. No, don't just open it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Plus 30 stress. Oh, you got lucky as shit. That was very lucky. I think that was a 12%, I think. Three abominations with the Houndmaster. I actually want to try some of these groups that aren't very well mixed, that they're very specific designs. I honestly think the best thing that could happen to Darkest Dungeon is that they doubled your roster size so that you could play around with more combinations. Because I think some of the really extreme group combinations are going to be the most fun, but it's hard to do that if you have any sort of mixed roster.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Towering, fierce, terrible. Nightmare made material.
I think it's going to be the most amount of replayability that Darkest Dungeon ever is going to have is playing around with different classes. And as long as the barrack size is so small, it's really difficult to do that. Like, I'd love to play with lepers right now, but there's just never a time to do it. They're just so much worse than the other classes, so why would I ever keep them in the roster? Takes 14 dot, yeah. 5 dot.
Masterfully executed. these walking bones finally
Really easy.
fail?
First boss though. Supposed to be kind of easy.
Seize this momentum.
All right.
Push on to the task's end.